What's up, YT? It's your girl Sweetcheesepizza coming at you with another wedding look. As you can see from our dresses, the color is called Clover, and sometimes it photographs teal, but in real life it really does look more green. So I wanted to try a look using more vibrant greens, and this is what I came up with. So if you'd like to see how I came up with it, keep watching. So I started with a base of olive, which is an NYX Roll-On Shimmer, and it's a vibrant green with gold undertones. Then for the inner 1/3 of the mobile eyelid, I used Sweet and Punchy, which was from MAC's To the Beach collection. For the rest of the mobile lid, I went in with MAC's Swimming and added that from the middle over to the outer corner. Next, for my transition color, I went in with MAC's Quarry to the crease. I then took MAC's Texture to deepen the crease a little bit, and to start to add a little bit of a rust color to go along with the greens. Next, for my highlight, I used Gorgeous Gold, which is also from MAC. Very pretty highlight with a little bit of shimmer, but it blends out nicely. Sorry for the bad camera angle here, guys. I'm still trying to get my setup just right. But I eventually get it together. Next, I go into Shadowy Lady, which is also from MAC, taking a smaller eyeshadow brush and just creating a V on the outer corner of my eye and deepening that with Shadowy Lady, and that's like a deep raisin color, and I just blended that out with a fluffy brush. And then to deepen it a little bit more, I took Beauty Marked by MAC, just to add a little bit more depth there. I was teetering between that and Plumage by MAC, which is a deep blue-green, but I didn't want it to start to turn out teal again. And again, just blending that out. Now I took Vibrant Grapes from MAC, and I'm just going to overlay that in the crease. And you can see it gives it a nice wash of purple there. Purple and green always looks good together. Now this is a Revlon compact of cream eyeshadows. I'm using that vibrant green there with a small precision brush. And I'm just going to line my lower lash line with that. It goes on very nice and creamy, and it'll be a nice base for the eyeshadows to lay on top. Yeah, our flowers are going to be a mix of greens and purples, so I figured if I used a little bit of purple in the look, it would be complementary. So now I'm going back in with Sweet and Punchy, and I'm going to just do the inner part of my lower lash line as I go out of frame again. But I just did the inner corner tear duct to about 1/3 of the way out, as you can see there. And now I'm going back in with Swimming. Sometime today, and then I'm just going to take that out the rest of the way. So it lays down very nicely over that creamy eyeshadow. Now going back in with Beauty Marked, I'm just going to underline below the swimming there, just to add a little more depth, and then blend it up into the V. And then I'm taking my Urban Decay kohl pencil and I'm lining and tight lining my eyes, upper and lower waterline. And that's pretty much it for the eyes. Off camera, I applied some false lashes and my foundation as usual. Now I'm going in with my bronzer from Color Beautiful's Make Me Over Cosmetics, using that to contour the cheeks. Then I'm using my all-time favorite blush, Cinnamon, from NYX. I'm going to apply that to the apples of the cheeks. That's just a beautiful orangey color. I love that blush. And then finally for the cheeks, I'm going to use the lightest shade in my Danmari NARS cheek palette to add highlight right along the cheekbones. Complicated cheeks, right? Now for my lips, I'm using NYX Round Lipstick in Apollo. And I might actually tone this down a little bit and maybe use a more neutral color, but for the purposes of this video, I thought it looked good. And I'm putting over it my Non-Stop Glamour RImmel lipstick, or lip gloss rather. And there you have it. So you can see it's a much more true green look. When I held it up with the dress, I think it complements the dress a little bit better than the other wedding look, but we'll see.